One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the small forward.
That's good defense. But Johnson with the size and body control, man, that's tough to counter.
Martin. They get it again. And Adebayo throws it down.
Get him the ball
anywhere close to him.
That thing is over.
On offense, here are the Spurs. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
11 feet away. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage him.
See, what we gotta do, what we don't just be doing is just be playing.
To the inside. Here's Collins and the call on the shot.
I don't care that was a foul. Want the shot, get it.
Coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022, broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs. And look, I had an opportunity to apologize to Pop, because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they needed to be offensively. He thinks that cost him the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to
Damn,
have.
I'm not getting no rebounds right now.
Walk the walk, not just talk the talk. And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Now Jones.
So what I'm going to do is I'm about to play zone in a minute.
He just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hero can't get that one to fall.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
So in the pass to Jones. Passes it to Vassell. Johnson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Adebayo. Kept alive. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Collins, a screen on Lowry. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Vassell with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland. Shigs over Hero. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Miami trailing. to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And in terms
This
of
is why.
not your
This is
typical
why.
center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Vassell. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Jones finds Collins. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
A moment now to see the
Nice
numbers
defense.
for Butler. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he does so much for this team, but it starts with the way he leads the offense.
And he's willing to take on the scoring load. And look, he is more than capable of delivering.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch.
That's my fault, though. I give him that. That wasn't Kevin Martin's fault. That was my fault. I came late.
And San Antonio has possession. Moving on after the tough
They be
loss they took at
a lot of times they actually looking for me right there so they can pass it.
A few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio.
Damn, Dallas is 23-6.
Fans hope they can turn it around
Dang.
and show some improvement. Johnson, the pass to Sohan.
That's how we don't.
Jones against Lowry. Collins kicks to Johnson. Clock at 6. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Butler and slam.
That's why some other defense is so damn good.
Aggressive move by you-know-who. Butler gives this team a certain attitude on the floor. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Now, here's Vassell. Here's Sohan. Nailed from three-point land.
All right.
He's got 5 minutes.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving in.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Butler. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Over Johnson. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline.
See
we
what?
all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jim. And you don't ever
I feel like he was on a pass. That's why I had to do that.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Max Strus. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Yurtseven.
See, we do need a fade.
Johnson kicks to Vassell. Tries again. It's blocked. Bring him against Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call it a shooting foul. And with the Heat, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no argument here. He's definitely an elite defender.
Sometimes you gotta smother these players.
20 years running, great toughness and versatility.
Oh, that's my
Another
fault.
shot by Sohan. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Pumps it up for Adebayo. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Hero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in. Pass to Graham. Now the pass to Sohan. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. It's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Graham with the ball. Picked up by Hero. A tight game here in San Antonio. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And terrific to see.
I'm about to start doing that. Taking jump shots. If he can take jump shots, I'm about to start taking them.
Johnson surveying the floor. That's tipped. Here's Martin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Heat lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat. San Antonio calls timeout. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra.
We don't have to play that 3-2 zone.
Hall of Fame level career.
So I'm about to play that 2-3 zone in a minute.
When he was first hired, not only young, Spo was the first Asian American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now here's Vassell. Collins setting the pick for
We can
Graham.
definitely play man defense, though.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
We can play that physicality
and
and
it's time for
defense.
an injury report.
Kevin, I
What?
caught up with the head athletic trainer from Miami. I was told that it looks like it's a lower back strain.
We
don't want to hear
damn,
this
Dave
news
Vincent
that
got hurt too. What the heck, bro?
So they're going to miss him while he's recovering.
He must got hurt when I was on the bench.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Beautiful reverse jam.
He's not point guards right now, man. Dave Vincent's out for a week or two.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
We got Kevin Love out, Victor Depot out, and now Dave Vincent out.
Johnson. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Alright.
Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge.
Players not being healthy either, man. Like, damn.
Nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Collins wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. Collins has got 5 points so far. Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league. Some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery, like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right. They've always done it.
Yeah, you got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
Now Graham, after Tyler Hero's 3-pointer that didn't go. That 3 off the mark. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Spurs trail by 6. Graham, the pass to Vassell. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
Man, Dave Vincent got hurt
Assists
now.
in the game.
We got 3 players
It's to
injured.
Yurtsevin. And here's Martin. Here's Strus. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll start out on the road and play the Rockets in Houston. Then on Thursday, They'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes
this ain't gonna be easy.
Can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And it's Graham missing.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Hero from long range. Unable to get that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Zeller comes in for Yurtseven, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Max Strus. Jones against Lowry. Jones the pass to Sohan. Fires to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tyler Hero picks one up. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Now, Hero, 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston. And Adebayo throws it down.
So one thing I ain't worried about Tyler Hero being cold just because he can see Tyler Hero can get hot just like that.
And that comes off the assist by
I need to stop being so happy pressing that triangle play.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank.
See, I ain't really worrying about Casual Martin. I mean, not Casual. Tyler Hero being cold. Because he can get hot just like that.
Outside Hero.
He just needs a spark.
Adebayo the screen. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
I know Tyler Hero, I want him to keep shooting.
Shot clock at 6. Jones the pass to Bassett. The 3 from Johnson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Knocks it loose. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The feed to Johnson. And Butler sends it back.
Such a savvy defensive player. Butler positions himself well to alter shots.
Adebayo down low. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 27 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let.
All right, so I'm curious.
is now in the books. It's the Heat. I thank you, David.
I think I'm going to do
We'll
this.
see you right back here for the start of quarter.
This ain't gonna be an easy series. Season. This is not gonna be an easy season. Already got Victor Depot out, Kevin Love out, and now we got Dave Benson out.
They've been playing downhill, getting to the charity stripe, making things happen.
Charity stripe, huh? Haven't heard that in a while. What would it look like to play uphill? Doesn't sound good.
No.
Too much of an uphill battle.
There you go.
And moving on to some mid-season analysis. Let's check out the latest power rankings.
You take a look at the...
That'll do it for our show.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Sharing the win spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Jones against Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs trail by 11. And here is Vassell. Kicks it out to Collins. Collins a screen on Hero. Vassell no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Martin against Collins. Back to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. San Antonio with the rebound. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered by Hero. Collins kicks to Jones. Now, here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. 4 on the clock. And it's Sohan missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Outside Butler. And that one is good. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Sohan, the pass to Vassell. In transition, here comes Miami. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Good play defensively. Takes it inside, and the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Adebayo with a screen for Martin. Trains it from 9 feet away. Martin's got 6.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
I wish he could play.
Back to Jones. Johnson in the corner. Looking to get it going, and the jumper is good. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket.
Good things happen when you're in sync with your team. Johnson able to get himself a shot because of the extra help.
Now, Hero, covered by Vassell. Adebayo, Collins grabs the miss.
airball that.
Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Vassell. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 11 points in the game. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Devontae Graham's checked in for the Spurs. The Heat also changing it up. Yurtsevin comes in for Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Hero. Outside, Martin. Out to the right wing. Here's Strus. A piece of it.
Why do you keep doing that?
Able to retain possession here. Martin against Johnson. Here's Strus. Again, the miss by the Heat. Spurs trail by 9. Now here's Graham. 5 points in the game. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because
I got that match Strus open if you don't keep shooting those Spain threes like that.
The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Heat leading by 8. Lowry kicks to Yurtsevin. It's Martin on the wing. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Graham finds Vassell. Miami grabs the miss. Passes to Adebayo. Back to Strus.
That's when you shoot.
Buries the long-range jumper. Strus has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Johnson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
He is extremely comfortable and confident around that paint. We'll see a lot of points from Keldon Johnson in that area.
3-pointer, Lowry. Rebounded by the Spurs. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Graham. There's the pass to Sohan. Over Martin. And it's Sohan missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 31 points. San Antonio calls timeout. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. 4th, Bam Adebayo.
He's just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and And having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And check out the numbers for Graham.
I was actually looking for Matt SPURS.
For him, he's putting up about 14
I
points
didn't know where he
tonight,
was at.
4 assists and 2 rebounds. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
The Spurs making a switch here. H. Diop's checked in.
And
That's how you play defense.
Not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Here's Strus.
See, that's how you get open.
Time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. They've been struggling here.
Yeah, get him open.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the shot goes in.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way
Once
to
we
get
get him wide open, we good. We got
Oh,
it.
what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
See?
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Graham, the best of HDM. Back to Graham. Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Pass to Yurtsevin. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Diop.
Oh, he's about to attack the basket.
And so Graham
I didn't know what he was about to do, but I was trying to stay out of his way.
17-point game. Pass to Bassie. McDermott down low. Covered by Martin. Spurs passing it around. Nice shot by McDermott.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. And it's blocked. Pass to Graham. Here's Bassett. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Lowry passes to Strus.
That's how you get.
That falls. Nice feed time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync.
Yeah, see, that's how you do it, Matt SPURS. Don't be taking no bad shots. That's when we need you.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami. And he makes the first. Jones checked in for Doug McDermott. And then for Miami, Zeller is checked in.
All right, let's finish this game.
Miami leading by 15. On the floor for Miami. Spurs on the wing along with Butler. Cody Zeller out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in the
Passing to you.
Hero against Jones. The pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. Nice job down low. Vassell's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Heat shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Adebayo with this screen on Jones. Here's Hero. Hands the 12-footer.
See?
And when you watch Hero play,
Patient offense.
surprise, he's a gym rat.
Like we always gotta play patient.
On the floor.
We can't rush nothing.
Hero against Jones. From deep, Johnson. And no good. And Miami the other way now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Passes it to Zeller. Strus with it. Pass to Adebayo. And the layup is good. And that's now 33 points for Bam Adebayo.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Man,
It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the
there
other
you
way.
go.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Martin's checked in for Zeller, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Tyler Hero. Butler on the wing. Now, here's Strus, covered by Vassell. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's foul number 2.
That was about to be a wide open 3 right there, too.
Stolen by Collins.
Oh, great steal. Is there an aspect of this game they haven't controlled?
Vassell, no good.
They've shown
that shot
and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Strus finds Adebayo. Butler in the corner. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
That's what Jimmy do. This is what Jimmy do.
Disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Now here's Collins. Great D that time from Adebayo. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yep.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
9 sets,
Right
75.
now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
On deep, Collins, and that comes off the assist.
I gotta stop letting people open.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Butler kicks to Martin. Outside Lowry. And there's the pass to Strus. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
It's already gonna match Strus.
11 feet away. Great D that time from Martin. Miami leading by 18.
Jimmy.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For San Antonio, they've gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded closely.
All right, we got it.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Outside Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Passes it to Strus. To the middle. Whistle blows.
And one.
Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And
See what I had.
just flat out fall apart defensively right now.
One thing about me, I'm gonna get my points no matter what. My only thing is I need to make sure they get their points. And we gotta space that full.
Jones. Johnson outside.
People, some players shouldn't be getting the ball.
And stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. The second effort. Pass to Strus. Back to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Martin the pass to Lowry. Offline with his
I ain't no way.
It hasn't been his best.
I ain't know who I was passing it to.
Doing just enough to be up.
We up by 19 though.
Outside Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Guys are moving the ball, sharing it. It makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Yeah, we trying to
Jones
go
the pass
home.
to Collins. And that comes off the
I gotta stop
Jones.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Outside Martin. Pass to Butler. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And in the paint, Butler really excels. He's got the agility and power needed to beat the defense.
See, Jimmy.
Jones against Lowry. The three from Johnson. And they'll get another chance. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Defense.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding
Pick up the dribble right there.
Twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
5 minutes left.
There's the lob to Hero. It's stolen. Here's Sohan, covered by Martin. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. He kicks it to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Shots good from Butler.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Jones, the pass to Collins. And it's Miami.
That's how you play
rebound.
defense.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Lowry's shot is good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Collins finds Vassell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's cool.
And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era.
One thing we ain't gonna do is lose against the worst team back to back.
Sign and develop seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you
don't lose against a worst team.
We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Outside, Hero. Down low, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
That was a foul too, but all right.
And you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Vassell kicks to Collins. There's the drive.
It's good.
Collins has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Inside. Here's Butler. An easy 2 points on the layup. Butler's got 14 points here in the second half.
The plan
is
obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Graham. Johnson outside. There's the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lowry's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
San Antonio's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And here is Graham.
We got 3 minutes left.
Knocked away. Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. Over Johnson. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 42 in the game. The Spurs have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Now here's Graham. The pass to Collins. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Butler. Collins with some nice D.
He's just tired. He ain't hurt, he's just tired.
Just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Graham, the pass to Collins. Here's Vassell. Drilled 3-pointer. 53 points in the game.
So many of the plays they're running, designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for
We won
any
this
other
game,
shot.
so
Just keep letting it rain.
I was gonna say they
Both
don't
teams
put me on
deciding
the
to change
bench.
it up.
Yeah, they put me on the bench.
And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively
right
is
back on
the
the floor.
key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great
I thought they
defender
don't put me
like
on the
a Pat
bench.
Beverly or an Andre Iguodala.
Well, I
a
actually thought they was
defensive
gonna keep me
anchor
on the bench.
who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Outside for Lowry. Outside Butler. And they double up Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. To the inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Spurs trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
That's why I need to keep my eyes open up for because Jimmy Butler like to cut a lot of times, so I gotta watch. I need to watch that.
Right at the crucial moments, they put this game away in style.
Pass to McDermott, a 3-ball, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here is Lowry. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Back to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Pulls in another board. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
And we won this game like I expected. Now we can going home. Yeah, I know. I'll be back, y'all. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all see me later on today play against the Chicago Bulls.